We're at statute mile 5. We can make 40 miles in a day. We have made as much as 55, but we're looking for the next anchorage because the winds continued strong out of the northwest. They should swap into the north sometime tonight and then gradually diminish. Now what we're looking at is to come all the way from through Pine Island Sound, and we're going to look at coming up to this point. We've got an anchorage over here now. We've got our quadrant, and I just take the winds, take a ruler and slap it across here and check each anchorage as we go to see which one's going to be the best for stopping at, whether it's a charted anchorage or whether I have to make my own anchorage. In other words, we could hook around in here and behind this island with our draft easily. What we're thinking is to come down here and check the Charlotte Harbor. Charlotte Harbor is a big body of water, and it can really kick up like Lake Okeechobee. And take a quick look at about this point, and if it's too bumpy, we'll just dive right in through here and anchor somewhere off the point or out here in the little harbor if it looks feasible. This guy just came up to us and handed us a book, and he said, "This is a loan to you. I know you're on a trip." And that was Fred Bremen in Orange Park, and a thank you to him because this has been invaluable. And I'll try to get this book on the up on the website in the boating books section when I get home, if it's still around. And if I was still flying and putting together a book, I tell you, this is how I would do it. It's got your anchorages along the coast, and see that? It's got aerials for each one, so you got a good picture where you're going into. What happens when people wake a sailboat is you've got a big keel on the bottom of that sailboat, and of course the mast on the top, and you get a counterbalance effect. Sailboat got waked out here. Ladder here. Come on, buddy. Now this York Island anchorage is a good stop and protected well from north winds, and loaded with fish. Precipitation for the year is now 35. Well, it's 8:30 in the morning. We're underway. Now, if I was a sailing person, I would pay strict attention to which set of power poles to go through. Once I got up here to Pine Island Sound and across from Sanibel Island. This is Captiva Island in the pass, and we're on Pine Island Sound, of course. This is what it looks like at 12 knots. Like Lake Okeechobee, it doesn't take much to get the waves up at all, so anything over 20, I would think it would be quite dangerous out here.
Boca Grande Marina, Boca Grande Marina. This is Yada Yada on 16. What you want for Rowdy, do you copy? I copy.
That's the correct way to pass. He radioed for a slow pass on the port side, and we both throttled back, and there he goes. Across Pine Island Sound, that's Yusepa Island there. Through the little cut would be Boca Grande, and we're going to look for anchorage behind this little point on this island. Point to Boca, I think it is. It's like the dinner cruise.
Lady Joey, thanks for the slow pass.
You're welcome.
Now that's Yusepa Island. I'm looking for Point Blanca, which is behind Green 65. I'm just feeling my way in here as you would. So far we got 8.9 feet. It says this marker here is to the starboard here. And we're almost on the shore, you can see. To our port is the remains of an old house, and it's, of course, it's in shallow water. So. Now this is really tight coming around here. This is how close you are to the shore. That's what it looks like on the screen coming through here. Now we may do like he's done and cut through, and you've got a pocket of deep water over there as well. 5 feet to get there. You're seeing it with us for the first time, but coming around the point here, we've still got plenty of water for us, and we got some sailboats, it looks like. So that little pocket's taken. We couldn't see those sailboats from where we were. We're going to come back on around and hook through here into the deep water where the other trawler is located. From our little pocket, we're going to come around this manatee sign, which is on a shoal. It's actually on a pile, submerged pile, and I'm on a course at 240, 250, and at this point I'm going to bring her smartly around to the trawler. And shortly we should cross into 8 feet. And this is where we ended up, pocket. Now we came around this shoal. Don't forget that, don't come straight across. But we got this close to the shore. And I might just row over there and catch us a snook for supper. Now the really deep water's further out, of course. We're in 4 feet.